Aloha, beautiful family, beautiful ascending family on the planet. We're just dropping in for a little love stream, a little share about a transmission that's coming through that we are super excited to share. And it's going to start on Friday night. It's going to be 3 audio transmissions, but it's going to be opening up a whole body of consciousness, and it is going to evolve into a container for those who really want to go into some play with what is coming through this transmission to align with the new energies on the planet in terms of relationship, the energies inside of us, this rising energy of Sophia, this consciousness that is taking us all over, whether we understand it or not. And so even that guy in the loud car over there, or motorcycle, Sophia is taking over his consciousness, so he's just getting one last burst on that motorcycle before that energy is gone. So this transmission is about articulating in such a way the consciousness that is taking over our body vehicles. It's the planetary logos, and one of the names for it is Sophia, or the Gaia Sophia consciousness, that unity consciousness. And how does it affect us in our lives? How is it completely different? How is it transforming all of our relationships? How is it going to dissolve all concepts of the financial system that we are currently in? How is it going to bring divine union partnerships together in the most miraculous ways? How is it bringing joy and community and galactic, cosmic, celestial consciousness to the planet for those things we call disclosure, all that kind of stuff. So if you think this little jump, this little tap in right now is inspiring, please share it. That's called gifting. I am going to be doing transmissions all week about this transmission that's coming up. And like I say, it's just opening a portal for the inspirations coming through. I want to bring together an online group that is passionate about their relationships, that is passionate about their primary partnerships, and that is ready to really unlock the superabundance together on the planet hand in hand. So this transmission is called Love, Sex, and Everything. And up until now, the guidance in the transmissions always used to say, sex is a dirty word, just do the numerology of it. And that's because in the dualistic world, we were dismantling inside of us polarity dynamics that were creating push-pull. So this transmission is going to touch into a lot of different things. First of all, why did relationships go through such transformation on the planet, especially in the last few years, last decade, the last few years? We've watched a lot of our spiritual fam go through these really passionate connections that have then dissolved away. And so this transmission is going to provide answers inside of each individual to understand and find completion and find closure with why that may have happened in their lives, so that we can fully come to the wholeness of our being from everything that we've gained along the way. The 4th of December was a lunar eclipse, 2021, and that lunar eclipse brought to end all of our karmic contracts, which then launches many in the consciousness into what we call Dharma. And it's a completely different energy to work with inside of the self. And so we're going to talk about why those relationships came together. Where was the passion, all that deep passion and sensual and intimate energy that brought those relationships together that then sent those partners reeling apart? We're going to talk about the purpose of the 59th gene of transparency, and that it attracts people through the sexual, sensual energy on the planet. And we're going to talk about why that happened, how it works to activate the alchemy in our bodies for transfiguration. We're going to talk about how new primary partnerships are coming together, and what the dynamics of new primary partnerships really are all about. Because for primary partnerships to unlock cosmic superabundance, which is the purpose of partnerships and the purpose of understanding also these dynamics inside of ourselves, the merging of our polarities, we call it our masculine and feminine, but the merging of the polarities inside of the self, and how it unlocks the superabundance, the technology inside of our physical bodies through sensuality, through sexuality, to understand all of this and how it all comes together. And so that is the transmission that we are super passionate about bringing forward, that is going to start on Friday with 3 transmissions. They are audio transmissions only, so that each person who joins in can just go deeply into the sensations of the transmission that begins to unlock this cosmic energy inside of our physical forms. We are the technology, and it is the miracle now to understand our inner technology and how it works on every level to send all that energy off the planet forever. And to understand the power inside of our bodies, the power inside of our pelvis for creation, and the incredible deliciousness of partnerships when we understand how to come together from inside of our sovereign selves. So we will be doing more love streams. We'll be doing more sharing throughout the week about this transmission called Love, Sex, and Everything. And we invite our family to really hop onto this one, because as we move forward and people are trying to get their bearings inside of the new consciousness, this is going to create the bearings at the level of such a foundation inside of ourselves that we are now drawing forth cosmic information. We are creating from something that has never been created before, because we are drawing it into our conscious awareness through our physical forms. We love we thank we. If this love stream is inspiring, please share it. That's called gifting. If you're inspired to jump on board the first level of this Love, Sex, and Everything, all the details are in the link in the description box. I also have a link there if you're not on my mailing list and you want to join the mailing list. And I should probably add some links from some of the most recent transmissions and Spreaker from my podcast, so you can tune into those as well. We love we thank we. Mwah.